Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sandcraft for Freedom call. We are in week number 5. This is number 21. This is Jean-Pierre Leborvo, and I'm the senior coach and the VP of sales over here at the Super Affiliate Network. Let me take a second to welcome everybody in here. We already got a bunch of people on the line. We have Katie, our cheerleader. We got David Starr, who's going to be a star. We got Daryl Tenter, our IT man. This guy is a technical whiz. Rock on, man. We got Amber Horner, Snake Lady. We got Francois Kutsia. We got Carla, who got her camera working. Roberto Tomei, my man. The pilot. I can't wait to get there in Maui and do that seaplane ride with you. And we got Chuck McIntyre. What's up, bud? Nice to have you on here, man. All right, and let me jump over to the Facebook page and see who we got on here. Whoops. Wow, it looks like we're actually not lagging. I'm stoked about that. All right, cool. So we got some people on here. Let me go ahead and set this thing up. Got one of those little OtterBox iPad stands, so I don't have to keep looking down on it. I'm just going to prop this baby up. All right, there we go. All right, so we are rolling. Hey, everybody, before I get started in here, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, but give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, because I have this new mic plugged in. Okay, perfect. We got Stacy jumping on the Zoom line. What's up, Stacy? Good to have you here. All right, cool. So everybody, if you want to be getting these notifications every day, we're delivering a lot of value, a lot of skills, a lot of technical training as far as marketing is concerned. Even in your personal life, things that if you apply, they will help you tremendously. My goal is to have everyone be doubling their income every single time they get on here if you apply the tips and tricks that I teach you. And Amber teaches, or not Amber, excuse me, is that Katie teaches you, that Karen teaches you, that Ace and Rich teach you, that Keisha teaches you. It's all these things, they're really good tips, tricks. They are things that, if applied, they will help you increase your income tremendously. That's the idea. All right, so make sure you go to the Super Affiliate Network fan page. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you click the follow button. Make sure you turn your notifications to on. Okay? Make sure you see them first, and you will get all of our notifications every single day of the week. I think that we're doing the posts. Katie, are we doing the posts, the motivational posts, like Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday? Katie.
What?
Are we doing those posts, like you and Karen and a few others? You're doing the posts Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, or just Monday through Friday? Whoops. Say that again?
Sorry, I didn't catch what you said. My computer sketched out. What was that?
I said that the motivational posts that we're putting on the Super Affiliate Network fan page, are those occurring 7 days a week?
I try to do them 7 days a week, but when I work most days on the weekends at work, so it's kind of hard. But it's try and error, but I shoot for 7 days a week.
Awesome.
Not perfect, but...
Cool. And you are not the only ones. We have a few others doing that as well. So these are good posts, and I like them a lot. And I'm not one for the motivational stuff, but having them come from our members, and sometimes they're personally generated memes, their own quotes and stuff that is actually helping. So I'm actually a big fan of that. It's growing on me a lot. So let's go ahead and get rolling today. I'm watching the live on my iPad, and it is not jumping around, so I'm pretty stoked about that. For those of you that have been on here experiencing this with me, going through the turmoil of having a 2013 MacBook Pro and not upgrading. Finally, I ordered one over a week ago, and the wonderful sellers on eBay shipped it via UPS, and UPS has always been bad news for me, so it was supposed to be here last Monday. It finally got here on Friday afternoon, I think. So I had the whole weekend to play with it and set things up and transfer everything over from my old MacBook Pro, so now it's exactly like I'm using the same one, it's just 10 times faster. So With that being said, we're going to be streaming smoothly from now on, so I'm pretty happy about that. And we got more people jumping on here. So everybody, like, comment, share, please. It's going to help us grow organically. It's going to help us get more viewers. And, you know, I love seeing those little hearts and smiley faces float across the screen. It makes me feel good about myself. Now, the thing I want to talk about today is, you know, we all have these specific skill sets, right? We all have things that we're inherently good at or that we're very passionate about, and we can use those skill sets to carve ourselves out a place in the marketplace, right? And before I get to that, I kind of want to just talk about my weekend and tell you guys what I was up to and the kind of things I got done, because I'm pretty happy about that. And, you know, this is like this community that we're building where we're sharing personal stories and sharing our lives. And, you know, a lot of the times I'm just talking about content, talking about marketing. I'm not talking about anything in my personal life besides like a little tidbit here and there. So instead of just diving into content and boring you all, I wanted to talk about something that I got to do. So my girlfriend and I went down to this place on Sunday called Gold Strike Canyon. It has a bunch of hot springs in there. Good morning, Stacy. So we went down to this place. Las Vegas is situated really close to Boulder City, to the Nevada-Arizona border, and it only takes maybe an hour to drive there, maybe 45 minutes. So we go all the way down. It's right next to the Colorado River, just south of Hoover Dam, and it's this canyon that you wind your way all the way down through, down to the Colorado River. But they have these natural sulfur hot springs all the way down along the way. And I've never taken my girlfriend, and I've never taken my dog, and it's pretty hectic. I'm gonna post some photos of us there, but I'm glad that I've been working out, because my dog was exhausted by the time we got all the way down there to start walking back up. And there are some vertical rock scalings that we have to do. Easy for me because I'm pretty tall, but my dog didn't have such an easy time, and because we're in this canyon, everything is water washed, so it's really smooth like river stones. So I actually had to thrust my dog up quite a few times and like launch him into the air up over some of these short little cliffs, which is pretty funny. I should have GoPro'd it, so next time I'm definitely going to bring that GoPro down there. And there's... Well, we got to soak in these sulfur springs, and it was really just her and I down there. This doesn't have anything to do with marketing, actually. I just want to tell you guys about this because I had a lot of fun doing it. So we were down there in these sulfur springs, and there's nobody around. There's like an occasional like couple that walks by, like two people just strolling by. But this sulfur spring was the very first one. It was almost to the end of the hike. We didn't soak until we got back, and we were like ready to head back to the car. But we got to soak in this thing, and it's like this little cavern, and it's totally secluded, and you can't see it, and it's as hot as a hot tub. And you know, my dog was swimming around inside there. So I have some photos that that Arianel took of me and the dog hanging out together. Man, it was just a lot of fun. So if you guys have never done hot springs, like those natural sulfur springs, they're really good to soak in. I feel like they're great for your mind and your body, and it's just a way to relax and chill out. Yeah, Chuck says that his girlfriend and I love hot springs. So yeah, you know, there are quite a few around here. They're all around Las Vegas, but yeah, they're a really good time to hang out in. So with that being said, you know, I got my new laptop. It was a great weekend. I got to do this hike. I got my new driveway poured. I've been having a bunch of construction on the house, as you guys know, and like half of my back pad, like I basically moved stuff that was on one part of the back porch over to the other side, and it's about 150 square feet that was repoured. My entire driveway was repoured. I got all the plumbing done in the house, not myself, contracted out, and also got all the electricity done. So now no more loud noises. My house is back to being my house, and I don't have like 5 or 6 guys just walking in and out of the place intermittently, banging on the house. So It's nice to have everything back to the calmness that I like it. And so that's my update from me and what's been going on in my life. So what I wanted to go and what I touched on at the very beginning is these skill sets, these things that you're naturally good at, or yeah, these things that you're naturally good at. What the point I want to make with that is, if you focus on that one thing and you focus on getting really good at that one thing and just exercising your right to be awesome, and use that skill set to make yourself shine and to carve out that niche in the marketplace, any kind of feedback you get about that, you should quote that. You know, if it's from one of your students, if it's from one of your sales. My mouth is already really dry. It's weird. Like, my mouth gets really dry when I'm here talking to you guys, but not in normal conversation if I'm just rambling on. It's a strange phenomenon. So anytime you get feedback, and you know, like what I do with my students is, if I'm helping you guys out with something, if you guys have like something good to say about me, more times than not, like in an email, I'll take that and I'll quote it, and I'll throw it in some content, or I'll throw it in a little post that I do, or got my dog back there shaking the whiteboard. So you know, I'll use this these quotes or this content or a testimonial or something, and I'll use that because that's immediately going to increase your positioning, increase your authority in the marketplace. And every single time you do that, it's going to bump you up another echelon, another echelon, another echelon. And before you know it, you're like Misha status or Tim Irway status or Dagan Smith status, and you're slowly notching your way up, like climbing up these ladder rungs. And that's really the point that I want to make. I'd like to keep it short and sweet with those content points that you know, I want to relate to you guys. Just do that. You know, do something that's beneficial, like Katie, our cheerleader. And you know, someone has something good to say about Katie doing that. You should quote that, whatever someone says, and use that in your content. Use that in a blog post. Like, just post a little quote, like in testimonials on your blog. Daryl, when you help somebody with something technical and someone has some good feedback about that, you should be using those quotes and use that to up your authority level. And you have 100 of those, you know, you get one a day, and then, you know, after a few months, you have all of these testimonials, or all of this like customer feedback or peer feedback, like what Daryl's really good at. And David, I'm sure you have something like that as well. And everybody else on here, you have this one thing that you can truly help people with, that you're good at, that you're passionate about. Hopefully it's the two of them. It's definitely not going to be any fun if you're really good at something but you're not passionate about it, right? So that's really it, you guys. That was the whole enchilada for today. It's just one point that I wanted to hit home. You know, I'm not perfect, and I don't do it myself all of the time, but I don't do the actually putting it in content all of the time. But what I do is I make sure that I hoard these comments and testimonials, and I have them all saved in a file on my computer, and all these quotes in a note, and who said it at what time, and I use those pretty often for my content. Yeah. Let me check on these comments really quick. Okay, so that doesn't have too much to do with what I'm talking about right now. But if you guys are getting a lot of value out of this, like, comment, share the hell out of this. You know, if every single one of you share on your wall, then, you know, that will perpetuate this this Cry for Freedom call, or CFFC as I've renamed them. I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down on that. So if you guys are getting value, like, comment, share, just give us some little hearts floating across the screen. We love them. And that's really it for the day, you guys. So if you guys got some value out of that, do what I said, like, comment, share, and I'm going to go ahead and end this thing off. So I will talk to you guys later on. Have a good day.